One Take, NBA One Take with me, Pretty Boy Laker. Coming to you on this July morning, Friday the 13th.
There will be blood.
Yeah, just given what's been happening, with the NBA, everything like that, it hasn't been a lot of content. But I was recently asked by one of my good friends, why I don't talk more about NBA Summer League. Summer League, I love it. I love Summer League. I watch it. I try to watch as many games as I can due to what busy schedule I have. But the games I've been seeing, I really love Kevin Knox from the Knicks. He has the ability of being possibly a Rookie of the Year candidate next season if the things that he takes from Summer League and he can transition over a little bit. Probably need to gain a little more weight, get a little stronger. But just dissecting his game, no, we ain't talking about he's gonna be the next Kevin Durant. There's only one Kevin Durant. But he could be a very solid player for the Knicks next season. And with they really having no plans to really compete with Porzingis being out, this would be a good opportunity for a young player like that to really show out and do some things with some other guys on the roster. And you also got Mitchell. Because that kid, Mitchell, he was a high prospect coming out of high school. Just remember hearing and reading things about him. Real high prospect. Like he would have been like at least a top 5 lottery pick but coming out of high school. And the Knicks grabbed him, second round, of course. What top of my head, I don't know if he was hurt or just so much information, I don't know the top of my head, but he was, they got him, and he showed so much promise in Summer League, and it's, even though he was saying, oh, it's Summer League, and, Trae Young is playing bad because it's Summer League, watch what he do, and all this, man. I like my boy Josh Hart. He's he's a second-year player. Jonathan Isaac. We're seeing what he can really do. And my boy Mo Bamba, Harlem represent. Showing some promise. Also, see probably some vids of him working out with Embiid and Jason Tatum. These guys are just getting these reps in the summertime, which is a good thing. And, we'll just see what these guys gonna have with a preseason and everything else come up. I hope these guys are just working tirelessly on your game, working on your shooting, working on something to perfect. Wendell Carter shocked me. I mean, I wasn't high on him, but the Bulls, guys got something. Marvin Bagley, he needs to eat a little more. He's a little too wiry. I mean, he gets up and down the court. I think he needs to bulk up a little more. Because guys are going to throw him off. You know? A little too light. Gotta bulk up a little more. Oh, and some other guys, DeAndre Ayton looking like he's going to be the truth. On that Phoenix Suns team. This is going to be a very interesting regular season. I'm telling you, the young talent there. But the regular season, the off season always lead me into a very interesting regular season. I love it. I love NBA drama more than anything. I don't care what you guys say. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, it's only good because it benefits your Lakers. No. I could say 2004, the ending of that season was probably the most nerve-wracking thing ever. And Shaq getting traded, I didn't believe he was going to get traded. Like, okay, may it work out. And it didn't. Was I looking forward for next season? Yes. More than anything, that was probably the most anticipated season I could ever recall. Besides the Miami Heat coming together. And that season. So, NBA offseason always brings the drama, brings intrigue. It brings everything. And people love it. They love to eat it up. Because it builds storylines. And that's what it's about. You know, about storylines. Well, now the Nuggets making some moves. So the Nets. The Nets in a salary dump gets Kenneth, Faried and Darrell Authur and a protected lottery pick. They was doing a move to save themselves the luxury tax hit because they had to pay all these guys that they got on the team. So they're like, they did something and interesting. I see why Denver did it. It's addition by subtraction. You don't use Faried. You haven't used him for years. He's in the little doghouse. No one wanted him. The Knicks didn't want him. So many teams didn't want him. You've been trying to get rid of him for years. Y'all just said, forget it. We're going to wait him out to expiring contract. We'll just get better. And then we possibly have to move one of our assets and attach them to a team that probably have the cap space and just want the asset attached to it. So we're helping them out, which happened. And I said this 2 years ago. He's going to be attached to an asset a team wants that's under the salary cap, and they'll take him off his hands. Will it be up to him on what he's going to do with the rest of his career? Yeah, I mean, I think he'll always have a place in the league. He rebounds. He runs up and down the court. You know, I mean, when he first got in the league and he was just up and down, he was just a problem, manimal. Haven't called him that in years. And Darrell Authur got that 2016 extension, and they've been trying to get rid of that too. And that's possibly could do something else, and they did. Well, insanity. Trade him to the Hawks. And with that Denver deal, they got rid of Isaiah Whitehead. Brooklyn stand up. Yeah, but Lynn going to the Hawks. It's going to be all signs that Dennis Schroeder is on his way out of Atlanta. If they can find someone to take that contract. And the Knicks is not stupid. It's just, well, the Knicks need a point guard. Well, yeah, we know. They know they need a point guard. But are they going to take him at that price? No. I wouldn't take him there. It's too much. It's a lot. Why would I take him at that enormous salary? Makes no sense to me or my franchise. What we do, you know? It's very high risk, and then it doesn't give you the flexibility to do anything in the future because you're not getting any flexibility to do anything in the future because you're going to be tied to this guy's contract. Then what can he give you? Play for the next 16 and 5 at that kind of deal. Is he going to make his guys around him better? And is it fair to David Fizdale? No, it's not. That stupid to do a move like that. And a lot of teams isn't. Because they should have done that deal at the beginning of last season and made that move to the Bucks when the Bucks was looking for a point guard. But they wasn't thinking. Once he signed the contract, I knew it was already a bad contract. They knew that they just did it was like a whole crap moment. Like a holy crap. We just gave him this and now we're stuck with him. Because now you got Trae Young. He has to learn. You have to understand he has to learn. He has to learn and be bad at it and struggle. Then watch a guy come in there. The guy starts. He watches him. And he's not learning on the job. Can't allow that. Lane can come in and stabilize. You're not asking too much from Lane. You're asking Lane, let's just mainly try to score. Okay, so that's what they probably want. Thinking of themselves as when Jeremy Lin and Kent Walker were together, when they went to the playoffs, it was a real explosion when these two was on the court together. 2 point guards looking to attack, complementary to each other. I think that's why Atlanta did the move, and that was a real good move for them. With the young guys they got on their team. I know Lin won his, try to take the next to the playoffs. No, you're in a worse team now. I wouldn't be surprised if he asked for a buyout. I wouldn't be surprised. The Hawks is clearly a rebuilding team. And I think at the age of 30, Jeremy Lin doesn't see him playing for the Hawks on a rebuilding situation, knowing damn well that they're not planning to win. At least with the Nets, you got guys that's willing to come in there and work and play. These guys are all learning. Baseball is just cashing checks because he wanted his big deal, and he got it. This team is very, very young. I don't see Lynn staying there, but I don't know. I haven't heard anything or whatever. I can't even ask my boy because he works in a building that Jeremy Lin lives at here in Brooklyn, and he normally, he talks with him, is cool with him, whatever like that. I don't know if he moved out. I don't know where Lynn is at. I don't really keep tabs on where somebody's at. Seen him a few times when chilling with my boy, but I don't know. Would he request a buyout? Possibly, because I don't see him just staying there. For what? They're losing. That's it for NBA Onetake. That's me, Pretty Boy Liquor. You can follow me at IG, Twitter, Snapchat, and YouTube. For any updates or any news comments, comment below. Let me know what you feel and share, man. Share. Just whatever. Sharing is caring. All right? And I'm out.